Hey, Sheldon Gould here with S9 Custom Lawn Care in Gladstone, Manitoba. We're doing another bit of a review on a yard tool today. Next thing on the list of getting things ready for spring, cleaning up, firing up, is one of my Stihl curved trimmers. So I thought I'd do a video on one of my most used one actually, most used model that we use pretty much every day on every job site. I've had this one 8 years, maybe 6 or 8 years. I'm thinking this thing is starting to give me problems with starting. It likes to flood itself, but I think it just needs a little bit of a tune-up. Still runs fine. It's nothing fancy. It is probably middle range lineup of the Stihl trimmers. Nothing too fancy, but I thought I'd do a quick video on it and fire it up for you. So what I got is the Stihl. I'm going to tip it up here. The Sthil FS38 trimmer, curved trimmer. And it's got the handle on it, and like I said, I've had this thing 6 or 8 years, I'm thinking. So it is kind of looking a little worn down, but it does the job. It needs a good cleanup, which I'm working on, but I want to get it up and running first. It's got no cord in it at the moment. It does go through a fair amount of cord, and it's a bit of a pain to change the cord, but when it is working right, most of the time it does a great job. One problem I had with it is the handle vibrated and broke over time. But like I said, I rode around out in the sun and whatever not for the last 6 years or so. So no wonder it got a little brittle. But I used some electric tape. I fixed that up. The other thing, this switch sometimes doesn't work. You go to shut it off and it won't shut off. So what I end up doing is the choke on it here. I just turn the choke on, floods itself out. It's kind of a pain to restart it again because I'm flooded. I got the primer bulb on it here. Just put fuel in it. It takes mix oil. I run 1 to 50 mix on it, gas and oil. Haven't really done a whole lot to it. I did take the cover off the air breather here and blew out the air filter. It wasn't bad. Had this thing running be late in the fall, I guess. I trimmed up the yard just before it snowed, so it hasn't been too bad, and that was cleaned out last fall too, but it had a little bit in it. It wasn't too bad. I blew that out. Like I said, put new fuel in it. That's a great trimmer. Think I paid, not 100% sure, but I'm guessing, like I said, it's about 6 to 8 years ago, and I think it's about 600 to 800 bucks I paid for this thing back then. It's done a lot of work. Pretty much every yard we go to, this is the main trimmer that's used, the Sthil FS38. Vibration wise, it's fairly good. It doesn't vibrate you to pieces. It is kind of loud. I haven't done any changes to the muffler or anything. It's all original. It's in great shape for the years that I've had it and all the use. Not a whole lot of damage. The only thing that's damaged is that handle, but I fixed it with some electric tape for the time being. But I want to do a short video on this thing. It's definitely a great trimmer. Does an amazing job. Worth the money. So we're going to see if it'll fire up. Like I said, it has been going since middle of August, I'm thinking. No, middle of September. So when this thing was last going, I did some trimming around the yard just to get the yard cleaned up before winter, so there wasn't a whole lot to do in the spring. So we'll fire it up, see if it actually starts, and see if it runs good. So give me a second, see if I can put you down here so you can kind of see what's going on. It's going to be tough, I tell you. I do not have the proper equipment for holding my phone to do videos. Okay, we'll try that. So it's in the on position. Give it a little bit of choke. second pull it fired up. So that's pretty good for sitting all winter out here and no heat in the shop. So it runs pretty good. We'll let it warm up here for a couple of seconds. Not a whole lot I can say about it other than it's definitely a great trimmer. Definitely worth the money. And I definitely recommend it. Yeah, it's not that heavy. It's pretty well balanced. Like I said, the only problem I've had in the last year and a half is if it sits around, it sometimes doesn't start that well. But that's probably because it's never had a tune-up. I'm going to give it a tune-up this spring, probably in the next couple of days. New air filter, new spark plug. We're going to take the end off and put some string in it. It's just a quick tap one. Dual spool in there. You can see it's automatic. Hard to see. Automatic, you just tap this on the ground and the thread's supposed to come out. I have a problem with this head actually heating up over an extended period of time, and my cord inside actually heats up and melts itself to each other, and then I have to take this all apart to get any cord to come out. So I'm not sure what to do there. I've heard there's different ends you can put on this. I haven't really looked into it, but it's something I'd definitely be looking into. Like I said, we use this a lot. So we'll give her a little bit of gas here, see how she runs. She runs not too bad, considering it hasn't been running for about 6 months. Idle's down. Took a little bit to warm it up there. You could feel it kind of working out the kinks, but once it gets warmed up, it runs good. Idle's nice and smooth. It's not jumping around. All in all, it's a pretty decent trimmer. But I got to figure out the switch. Like I said, you can see there, it doesn't shut off right. Like I said, what I end up doing is turning the throttle, flooding it out and shutting it off. But like I said, that kind of floods it out for the next start, and it takes 2 or 3 more pulls to get it going. But other than that, I can't complain. It's definitely paid for itself thousands of times. And all in all, great trimmer, nice and small. In my opinion, lots of power for what I need. That's about all I have to say. So that was just a quick review and a fire up over the season air fire up of Stihl's FS38 curved, as you can see the curve in it, the curved shaft trimmer. And some people are asking what I run for cord in it. Well, let's see if I can find it. I prefer myself to run the Stihl 2.4 millimeter cord in it. It seems to work the best. Other people have other opinions, but out of all the different ones that I've tried, this seems to be the one that works best and lasts longest. So that's what I've been running. Can't remember what this stuff's worth. It's not bad. I think that's only about 25 bucks or so. There's not a whole lot on that spool, so I do buy a few of them. I don't buy bulk because around here where I am in small town community area, nobody buys it by the bulk. So I go to my local Stihl dealer, and this is about all they have, so that's what I buy. But that's about all I could say for now for the trimmer. Maybe we'll do some videos once we actually get some grass growing and some trimming with it, and you can actually see how well it works. Well, that's all I got to say for tonight for this video for the Stihl trimmer. If you like this video, leave a comment. If you like it, hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, S&N Custom Lawn Care. and make sure you share. And hopefully I have a video up, possibly do a couple more tonight, if not, at least in the next day or two. So don't forget to like the channel and subscribe and share, and we'll talk to you later. It's Sheldon Gould with S&N Custom Lawn Care. Thanks for watching.